Hello everyone, it's Funbet28 here, and as promised, I am back with another video. This time we'll be discussing the other metagames Premier League. Um, Basically, I know I've been postponing this for a long time, and as promised, I'm gonna give some predictions with a special guest. Basically, the other metagames Premier League, for those who do not know, is a team tournament where you have like managers who are like usually room staff in the other metagames room um, get to like pick players in a draft and a sort, and they each have like a budget, and players go for a certain amount, and the managers kind of have to build up their team based on their budget. It kind of works like other Premier Leagues across Smogon, where you have like SPL and all that jazz. Basically, works the same way. The metagames that are included in other metagame Premier Leagues are Anything Goes, Mix and Mega, Balance Hackmons, 1v1, and Almost Any Abilities. So, yeah, that's it. Players are get chosen and play these other metagames each week. And basically, it's been going on for 7 weeks plus a playoff week, and now we are finally at our finals with our two finalist teams in the Buyer Bewares and Hotshot Hunch Crows. My team didn't get drafted, so yeah, boo, Hydrogons, we had a good run. But anyways, enough talking from me. The guest I have here with me today is Mamp. He's been on my channel before. For those who do not know, I'll let him explain a bit who he is.
Hi everyone, I'm Mamp. I'm playing Balanced Hackmons in the finals of this tournament.
Yeah, that's a good thing to note, right? Yeah, even though we're giving our predictions, he promised me he will give his unbiased predictions, even though his team is currently in the finals. So yeah,
just I'll do my best, but you know.
Yeah. So basically to start off, here we have where there's two slots for Anything Goes, where there's the best of 3 and the just standalone best of 1 Anything Goes slot, where in the best of 3 we have Purple Gatorade versus Holy Break. So I know Mamp, you're better versed in the Anything Goes metagame more than me currently anyways, so would you mind giving your thoughts on those matchups?
I'm not sort of super familiar with Anything Goes, but I think I sort of have a reasonable grasp on it. Both these players have been doing pretty well this tournament. Purple Gatorade, I think, has quite a good record, and Holy Break has been Holy Break has done well. I think Holy Break's gotten haxed a bit, or he says he does. Or
definitely
trying to be unbiased, considering Holy Break's my teammate.
Exactly, I know. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, these are both very strong players. I know. And I think both of them have done quite well this tournament. They both brought good teams and played well.
Basically, I've been doing my research as well, and they both performed quite well in all the numerous Anything Goes seasonals that have been occurring as of late. And I definitely, in terms of experience-wise, I'll give it the edge to Holy Break, as he's kind of been more in tune to the Anything Goes community a bit longer than Purple Gatorade. But as you said, they're both pertinent Anything Goes players, and like it's really hard to tell, but I'll give like a slight, if I would give like a number matchup, I'd give like a 55-45 in favor of Holy Break, but it's definitely a very good matchup.
This is definitely one of the closer matchups for this finals.
Yeah.
Pigeons versus Catalytic is the best of 1 Anything Goes slot. Pigeons for the Bewares, Catalytic for the Hunch Crows.
Yeah.
So this one's really interesting. I think these two are both sort of very experienced, like very strong players.
In a sense, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, maybe go ahead.
Basically, yeah, this one as well, it's kind of hard to tell. I think I had more, like what would more affect this matchup is in terms of like the teammates that are going to be able to help them, in a sense, where I think the Bewares kind of have a slight edge in that area in terms of like, helping, let's say Pigeons helping to team build and like test his teams and stuff. But like as you said, it's kind of like a close matchup as well. Both Pigeons and Catalytic are very well known Anything Goes players, and I don't know, it's kind of kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, this I think is also a very even matchup. I think both of the Anything Goes matches this week I'm looking forward to a lot.
Yeah, they're definitely highlight
should
matches.
be quite close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we're done with that. So moving on to balance hackmons, I guess I could give more input as I am.
Yeah, I don't think I can really give an unbiased perspective on this.
I know, I'm joking. I'll try to be easy on you, no, but definitely, yeah, it's kind of awkward to talk about, but, you know, well, obviously you're a good balance hackmons player, that's why you got chosen and everything like that, but, the one thing I wanted to talk about, I don't even know what, is it SL,
Just call him Silver Lucario.
Yeah, that's it, Silver Lucario.
This man's got like 5 different
exactly, I don't know, and which each day he wants to be called something else. But anyway, Silver Lucario is definitely one to bring, let's just call them unorthodox sets.
Yeah.
He's one not to shy away from using like mons that are like not very seen in the balance hackmons metagame previously. Like such as before, like Formosa wasn't really a thing before, but I know he was the one who kind of like, well, at least that's what he states.
Innovated that.
He states that he innovated that alongside stuff like Mega Beedrill, and he states that he started the Ho-Ho wave, but I wouldn't harp on that. Anyways, so definitely against you, like you definitely, it's hard to kind of prep for him in a sense. Like you could
yeah.
Like usually for balance hackmons it's not that hard because like there's only a select few of mons that are like usually run in, especially in tournament games, because due to how I wouldn't say how centralized the metagame is, but like there's just like reliable mons that are like commonly run on certain teams, and like most of the teams kind of look the same. So like when you're prepping for someone who is not like scared of bringing unorthodox stuff, it's kind of hard. So I'm definitely still giving my prediction to you, but it's gonna be a hard matchup, I find, due to how like hard it's gonna be to prep against Silver Lucario.
Yeah, I just I'll sort of give my perspective. I think he's had a much better record than me in tournament so far. I'm 4-3. I think he's something like 7-1 or like 6-2.
Yeah, that's it. And it was quite unexpected. Like
he's got the best record of any balance hackmons player.
Yeah, that's it. You know, and it's definitely an underdog pick I found at first. But he has proven himself quite well, and yeah, that's it. So I'm definitely looking forward to this matchup, not just because it's including you, but I'm kind of excited to see what he has up his sleeve as well, in a sense. But yeah, definitely another good matchup. So moving on to 1v1, we have Ozra versus Mace Master. Now I'm not too familiar with Ozra, but I know Mace Master is another formidable 1v1 like player in a sense. You know,
Mace Master is undefeated so far.
Yeah, that's it. So it's definitely like I could see it go either way because I heard some good stuff about Ozra as well. But definitely in terms of just kind of, well, like in terms of records on this OMPL, I think Mace Master is going to bring the momentum he has carried throughout the whole tournament for this game. So I'll definitely give the edge for him for that. And that's all I could really input because, again, I'm not really well versed in 1v1 as well. But yeah.
1v1 can sort of go either way. Not to sort of hate on the metagame or anything. I think it is a good metagame, but I think in a best of 5 format it's sort of
and that's why people say like, oh, the best of 5, it kind of deaders like the factor of hacks in that sense. But still, I find like just 1v1 in general in a tournament setting, you know, there's just so much that could go on that kind of can skew matchups in a sense where like you would think that the better player would win, but you have stuff like, I don't know, critical hits and just like status and all that stuff that could factor in, which can skew the matchup. So again, you know, in terms objectively, I think Mace Master has the edge, but you know, you never know what 1v1, like you said. So moving on for Mix and Mega, we have Sky Solo 14 versus Andy Boy. So I'm not too sure who like Sky Solo. Like, I've heard a lot
Sky
about
Solo
him.
is a sub, I think.
Yeah,
They've got.
but
I'm not sure who their Mix
like,
and Mega players been for the rest of the tournament.
That's it, but I heard he's like a secret, like it's something that the Bewares had up their sleeve in a sense, and they're subbing him in now, to kind of gain the edge in the Mix and Mega slot. But still, it's kind of hard to comment. I'm not too sure, because he hasn't been shown previously throughout the tournament. But Andy Boy is definitely a potent Mix and Mega player as well. So in terms of experience and my own personal knowledge, I'll definitely give the edge to Andy Boy.
Yeah, and Andy's sort of been on fire this tournament. I think he's done very he's played very well. I think.
Yeah.
I think he has the edge, sort of experience wise as well.
Yeah. So for the last slot, we'll be talking about almost any ability, and we have It's Kimbo versus Sylveon. So I think Map, you had a comment.
Yeah. So this matchup's kind of funny because It's Kimbo is Jordan's brother. Jordan is the manager of the Honchkros. So Jordan's been like the whole tournament has been helping both Sylveon or Girat and It's Kimbo with team building, and now they're playing against each other. So he's
there's kind of like that ulterior rivalry.
So Kimbo is without Jordan's support for this round, obviously.
And that's what a lot of people are saying, like the combination of Jordan and Sylveon, both two amazing AAA players, is like kind of like gonna pull them through for this slot. But I definitely don't want to underrate It's Kimbo. He's definitely proven himself as well as a potent, almost any ability player. But I just find the combination of Sylveon's great playing with Jordan's good team building, I think it's too much of a strong combo to kind of defeat. But I'm definitely, it's a good matchup though.
I think it is important to note that Girat is 7-0 right now, completely undefeated.
Basically,
So it like Kimbo's a solid player, but I think Girat, paired with Jordan is just sort of on a completely other level. Like it's hard to see Kimbo winning this.
It's gonna be surprising. Like I definitely still have hope in
him
winning.
It should be a good match. I've no doubt that he can put up a good fight.
So if we're gonna look at this overall, I think we gave more predictions to the Honchkros, our unbiased predictions.
My completely unbiased prediction.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, definitely. I think it's still gonna be. It could go either way in a sense. Like even though objectively speaking, we have our predictions. I think these matchups are still kind of a toss-up in a sense that it should come up to a good finals. I'm definitely glad that these two teams got to make it to the finals, and I'm looking forward to see.
Yeah, I think these are the strongest two teams in the tournament. Like again, no bias. No, but like even from just the drafting. Just from the drafting itself, definitely saw these two teams at the top of the list. And yeah, that's basically it. So thanks for watching, guys. I might do some coverage, maybe even live coverage, or just like after the fact with replays on the games that occur in the finals. If Mampy would like to join, you are free to join. So yeah, thanks for watching again, and stay tuned for more videos. Ciao.